Before we get absolutely shit-faced, I'd like to remind everyone that this podcast contains two pissed-up gays with their opinions, rants and raves in life, and overall explicit content, which we know you will love. Everyone and anyone is welcome to this podcast, so strap yourself in, pour yourself a large one, down it and pour another, and let's get this going and read between the wines.
Well, the last episode until the big day.
Christmas Day, yes.
Yeah, of course, Christmas fucking day.
It's not the end of the world.
No other fucking day, is there?
End of the world, the apocalypse.
Oh, well, I hope so. Anyway, you know how I feel about Christmas.
Yeah.
But look at me, I'm in my candy cane.
Oh yeah, you got your candy cane jumper on.
It looks so nice, doesn't it?
Yeah, we've got a little
open
disco ball straws.
I know, look, I'm feeling very festive. Those that watch this, because obviously you can listen to it, but those that actually watch it are in for quite the treat.
Indeed, yeah, they are indeed.
Ready for Christmas?
I think finally, yes, I am.
Don't get much out of these straws.
No, they're not
Suck
the best.
really hard.
Yeah, I'm sure you're used to that.
Well, I'm not used to. Actually, I'm not. And then I'm not used to getting such little reward.
Not like our generous cock bong that we had at the show.
I know. Well, it wasn't a cock bong, remember? It was Robbie Williams.
It was Robbie Williams, yes. How did I forget?
But yeah, Christmas. What is it now? So it's the 22nd. So this will go out on the 23rd. So
23rd, yeah.
By then it'll be Christmas Eve.
It will be.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm quite excited this year. I'm not usually a Christmassy person.
Yeah, you said that. You don't really enjoy Christmas a lot of the time.
No. I am now, though, because I'm in a good mood, because somebody's told me I lost some weight today.
Good.
And I've been trying to lose some weight. So, yeah, I'm happy about that.
I'm going to have to take the straw out.
Cheer me
it's
right
difficult.
up. I know, it's fucking shit, aren't they, these straws? And I really like them, because it's disco-themed. But, yeah, they're not working, are they? These would be good, though, if you had, like, guests over.
Yes, they would be.
Because they wouldn't drink all your fucking vodka, would they?
Ideal. Exactly.
Just suck really hard.
You do, yeah. Really try hard, yeah.
Well, yeah, so I hope everybody has a lovely Christmas that listens. Have fun with your friends, your family, but make sure you share this fucking episode around.
Absolutely.
It'd be like a Christmas gift to us, wouldn't it?
It would be, yeah. We wouldn't ask anything more. Well,
yeah.
Maybe some comments and some...
Well, yeah, I know, but you're going to be with your fucking friends and family this week, so don't forget about this little podcast that needs the listens. Why don't play it like could be a nice little retiring from the Christmas dinner over to the sofa.
Yes.
Stick that lovely podcast on.
Yeah. Fuck the King's Speech.
Yeah. Oh, we did say we were going to do an alternative one, didn't we?
Yeah.
Maybe we will.
Maybe, let's see.
That'd be good for TikTok, wouldn't it?
It would be, yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, so, Christmas is, well, effectively, when this goes out, 2 days away. So
Indeed.
Hope everyone's prepared.
Me too, yeah. I hope you're...
Getting ready to drink.
Yes.
And for those that don't drink, I've got nothing to say to you, to be honest.
You're fucked.
Anyway, should we get into some news? This is going to be, actually, before we get into news, this is obviously not going to be a full-length episode tonight. We recognise it's Christmas, but we wanted to get a little episode out there for everybody before Christmas.
Indeed.
Because we're not actually taking any breaks.
No, we're not. No, we'll be back.
We're choosing to go all the way.
We always go all the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Our listeners expect it of us.
Yeah, so I don't know if they'll literally be like the hour and 5 minute video that they audio that they usually are, but we'll see where we get to.
Indeed.
Yeah,
I'm sure
Stick with us, people.
We'll be rabbiting on for hours.
But on that note, let's go into some news. So first one, which I found fucking hilarious this week, was a schoolgirl was left in shock after a weird tasting advent calendar that her mum bought her left a really weird taste in her mouth. And after discovering the green tinged treats, God, that was a mouthful for me, that she'd been eating for 4 days were in fact catnip. It was a advent calendar for cats.
That's disgusting.
I've got loads of things to say on this. Like, firstly, if you're opening an advent calendar and it's green, that should be telling you something already. But secondly, why didn't the mum realise that was not a kid's advent calendar? And why didn't she just buy her a 99p Cadbury's one? Like, what the fuck is wrong with this stupid bitch of a mother? Like, I'm sorry, but that's just child abuse.
Especially when it probably had what's a cat food brand name?
Well, catnip's like crack, isn't it, for cats? So I bet she was off her tits. Yeah, Dreamies cat advent calendar. What a fucking idiot. Pair of them. Fucking pair of idiots. I suppose, what... I've got no words.
The only thing I could think is that obviously this year everyone's gone fucking nuts over the Grinch. Did she think it was a Grinch theme?
Listen, they go nuts every year over the Grinch.
This year just seems to be worse.
Did you see we saw a Grinch stand in
Asda? And we're not just talking the typical type of Grinch.
No, yeah.
The Fraggle you get in Asda.
Exactly. It just looks like one of the customers when you go to Asda. I had sprinted myself to Marks and Spencer's.
Well, no, I'd like to give Asda some credit because they came through with the goods today.
They came through with the wrapping paper, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. She's like eating a fucking Dreamies or I Ams. There's another cat. Felix. Is that dog?
Yeah, no, Felix is the cat, yeah.
Oh, okay. What's the dog one?
Pedigree Chum.
No, not that
Baxter's. One. Bakers.
No. Can you stop with that fucking straw? You're doing my head in. No, the cat. Oh, I don't know.
I can't think of another cat food.
Well, anyway, nevertheless, that
Sheba,
that was the one. But I looked at this advent calendar, and it did look like it was from like B&M.
Okay.
So they're like those cheap things.
Yeah.
Which I'm the biggest fan of B&M ever, but I wouldn't buy my child an advent calendar, especially like it couldn't have been with the chocolates. Like, how did this happen?
Yeah.
Yeah. They look like a pair of attention seekers to me. So anyway. Oh, that poor cat. I bet the cat's been given the chocolate one as well.
I know, and that's bad for cats as well, isn't it?
I don't know if it's bad for cats. I know it's bad for dogs.
Oh, right, okay.
Sure. I've never gave any of my animals chocolate, but yeah, fucking pair of idiots. That's all I've got to say. But do you know what was even funnier about it is they obviously sold this story to the news, and then the little girl was like, I don't know if it's the journalist, probably it's Daily Mail, but if it's the journalist that's told the little girl to hold the like advent calendar up and look sad, but they just look like trash. And do you know what? It's funny enough, like, and I always do this. It's like I weren't really looking at the divvy girl with the divvy advent calendar. I was looking at her washing behind that's on the floor, and you know, like the stains on the carpet. That's what I do whenever someone shares a photo. The first thing I do is zoom in and look at their house, and I'm like, oh gosh. Oh well, you know. I'm just being shady here, but maybe that's all they could afford. In which case, I feel sorry for them. But still, put your washing away.
Better off without one. At least a dildo or something. You know, always on the news, there was people with dildos in the background or lube.
Well, yes. Listen, the mother's already probably being watched now by child services for giving her daughter catnip. The last thing she needs is a fucking dildo behind her in the photo.
Tracy's dog in the background.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Did make me laugh, that one. Yeah. Well, I feel like we've got to talk about Blake Lively. Because Blake Lively this week has filed a lawsuit against her It Ends With Us. I kept calling this Is Us, but it's not. It's It Ends With Us.
It's a different show.
Yes, the one with the big girl, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like that lady. But this one I've not seen. But anyway, she's suing her It Ends With Us co-star. What's his name? Justin Baldoni. That's it. Baldoni, whatever you want to say. But anyway, she's suing him for sexual harassment. Some
of the allegations sound really quite...
Well, yeah. So some of the allegations was that he would enter her dressing room nude when she's in the nude, and also that he like invited her friends along to watch her sex scenes. I've sensed this one coming because I saw an interview months ago when this film came out, and she wouldn't do none of the press while he was there, and I think he downplayed it and was just like, "Oh, she's just busy." But I thought, "Well, something's going on there."
Yeah.
And the rumours were circulating, and then now she's like, she's hit him with a lawsuit.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, if they are true and these things have happened, then he's got a lot to answer for, and yeah, don't condone that kind of.
He's responded and he's said it's a smear campaign against Blake Lively and her camp because they just don't. She doesn't like him. But there was keeping with the Blake Lively drama. There was basically before all of this happened, she came up with a list of not demands. Maybe demands is the wrong word, but like a series of like non-negotiable terms while she was in the company of Justin Baldoni and or the production company. Right, and I've read a couple of them, and do you know what? Fuck me. Shall we read some?
Yeah, let's hear them. Let's hear what's here.
So one of them said, no more showing nude videos or images of women, including the producer's wife, to Blake Lively and or her employees. I'm not going to read all of them because there's 11.
Sure.
No more mention of Blake Lively to her employees or personal times, that physical consent was not given to sexual acts and or either the abuser or the abused. I mean, that sounds a bit extreme. I don't really know what that one means. No more descriptions of their own genitalia towards Blake Lively. I'm like, if this is all at him, fuck me.
Yeah.
No more mention of Mr. Baldoni's previous pornography addiction or Blake Lively's lack of pornography consumption to Blake Lively and or other crew members. Sounds like he was like proper predatory on this film set.
Pervert, yeah.
Mm. So yeah, no more mention of Mr. Baldoni of him speaking to Blake Lively's dead father. Fuck me, that took a turn for the worst. But she's married to Ryan Reynolds, isn't she? Or one of them?
I think so, yeah.
One of them she's married to.
Someone really famous.
Someone like that, isn't it? Ryan Reynolds or who's the other one that I always get mixed up? Ryan Reynolds or I don't know. If you listen to this, fucking DM one of us and tell us who she's fucking married to. But I'm sure it's Ryan Reynolds, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Who's the other one that was in Barbie?
Oh, Ryan Gosling.
It's either him or him.
Yeah.
I think it's Ryan Reynolds.
It's Ryan Reynolds.
But anyway, there's more. The list goes on, but like, I mean, it's quite bad. Quite bad.
Yeah. To have those as things that happened during the filming before these allegations really happened, that says that there's something really seriously.
Hollywood. It's Hollywood. That's what happens in Hollywood. Well, that's what they say anyway.
Yeah. I don't think in all areas of Hollywood, but you know, obviously I don't condone
any of that behaviour, but I can't fucking stand her anyway. So it wouldn't surprise me if she's embellishing some of this. However, that's just my opinion. She reminds me of Amber Heard, and I liked Johnny Depp.
Oh yeah.
But if it's obviously true and what she's saying is true, then he deserves to go to jail. Like there's no condoning that behaviour at all. But the way she was horrible. Did you ever watch that interview with that journalist that Blake Lively just destroyed?
Yeah, and shut right down. And
she's even brought her into the lawsuit, and I'm like, you ruined her life, bitch.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a nice one. A woman this week has claimed that the contraceptive pill has turned her into a lesbian.
Fucking hell.
She said that coming off the pill has left her disgusted by men and has turned into a lesbian. Amy Parker she's from Adelaide in Australia, has decided to stop taking the I can't get my words out. Hormonal birth... It's not the sort of thing I usually say, is it? The hormonal birth control pill in February of this year, known as the pill. After ending a 7-year relationship with her boyfriend, Parker says that she underwent a sexual awakening and as a result will never, ever go back to men.
Wow.
I don't know if it's a contraceptive pill that's turned you off men or whether you've just decided you like minge. I don't know which one.
I mean... The contraceptive pill has been around for
I'm sure it would be turning everyone lesbian left, right and foot if it was the actual pill. Maybe she's had a weird side effect.
Maybe
she likes the
the little clitty.
Oh well, I mean, do you drink out whatever Farrah cup you want to drink out?
There
babes?
We go. Yeah, cheers.
I wouldn't necessarily blame the pharmaceutical company that makes that pill.
Yeah, that does seem a little bit far-fetched.
Oh, imagine your coming out story. Totally lesbian.
It's the same as those people who wake up from comas and suddenly speak like
Geordie.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's nothing to do with that.
Oh, there's some right divs out there.
There are some real divs.
Yeah, those ones make me laugh when they not. It doesn't make me laugh when they have the brain injury, but it makes me laugh when they wake up and they're speaking like South African accent. I'm like,
Chinese.
Love you from Walthamstow. Anyway, and then one more bit of news. There's been outrage this week after a OnlyFans model called Ava Louise was spotted performing a sex act on Santa in public.
Oh.
See why I've got to include this story. She responded. So basically what happened was she went to a convention. I think it was something to do with OnlyFans. And there was someone there dressed as Santa.
Okay.
So what she did was she got down on her knees and sucked Santa off in front of everyone that she could do it in front of. And somebody filmed it. And now she got a lot of backlash. Now, instead of responding with an apology, bearing in mind, this probably goes on the internet and kids could probably see this. Like, as much as you'd like to think the internet's safe, it's fucking not, is it?
No,
like, you
it's
can
never
see anything.
safe, no.
All you got to do is click I'm over 18. They don't ask for your ID, do they?
No, they
don't.
don't
Ask your ID. So anyway,
not.
so this has caused outrage across America. And instead of her coming out and apologising and saying, I won't suck off Santa again, She said, I really wanted to make a Christmas-themed video for my fans as a gift to them this year. I thought, what better way to make a Christmas fun video than to suck off Santa Claus? I knew that there'd be a lot of Santas looking for a Mrs. Claus, and I found the perfect one. I hope he was hung. Imagine that, going down on Santa and his sack's small. Not much presents in that sack.
Oh. Also, that's so... I don't know, almost patronising to, I don't particularly watch porn. I don't particularly...
What do you mean particularly?
Well, I don't watch it, and I don't know if I would want to watch Santa getting sucked off. But also...
Oh, I've been there.
Also, these are probably grown men watching OnlyFans who clearly don't believe in Santa no more.
Yeah, but isn't that the fun of it, though?
I suppose
Dirty
so.
little naughty bitch. Look at that naughty bitch sucking Santa off.
Just please leave the fucking reindeer alone.
Oh, don't. Not bestiality. Should have gone bestiality porn. It's like fucking noshing off Rudolph. Is Rudolph a boy?
Non-binary, I don't know.
No, he's not non-binary.
I don't know what.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
They never refer to him as he or she.
He would even say it.
Oh, yeah.
It's a he.
Okay, I apologise. You're right.
Don't misgender Rudolph. Well, yeah, so we don't want her to start sucking off Rudolph.
No, we don't. Please
Listen,
don't.
she got horny for Santa. It's fine. She's been a naughty girl this week. Yeah, she was trying to get on the nice list.
You can relate?
Well, I'm not about to go going around sucking Santas off and going around in grottos noshing off Santas. I did that once.
But not in the grotto.
No. Well, I didn't know that was going to happen. I didn't fucking suck off Santa Claus, did I? I turned up to a grinder hookup and the man was dressed as Santa, and it went no further because that was fucking weird. I should have known, because his fucking profile picture was of Santa Claus, and I thought it was just because it was December.
But if he'd turn up as an elf or a reindeer, totally
I ain't got time for elves. They can clean up. My little elf running around the house. Not Santa though, he's got too much stuff.
Well, that's sometimes a good thing, eh?
Oh, well, she obviously found Santa Claus attractive, didn't she?
Also, the question is does the curtain match the drapes?
What, do you think he's got grey pubes? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Big bushy beard up there.
You are aware this is a fictional character, right?
I do know, I know. I'm just trying
Why don't you Google it?
No, I'd rather not.
I wonder if there's Santa porn.
There must... Well, she's clearly started it.
Well, she started it on her OnlyFans, yeah. Well, she likes it. She wants to suck off Santa Claus. Right, This was meant to be a nice little Christmas episode. And now we're talking about engaging in oral with Saint Nick.
At least it didn't go down a chimney.
Well, up a chimney, you mean?
Or up a chimney.
Well, it's obviously a kink, isn't it, for some people?
Of course, yeah.
Some people find it attractive.
Absolutely, yeah.
Some people, I mean, obviously there are some people that find police officers attractive. There are some people that find squaddies attractive, or maids, or whatever.
Yeah.
Santa, an acquired taste, but...
Well, like we said a few episodes ago, the ultimate bear.
Well, yeah, but what would you... Like, throughout the year, though, if you were really into Santa... and you really were turned on by the look of Santa, like she does, and sucking Santa off, what the fuck are you going to do for the rest of the year? Because he only comes once.
That's a good point.
Where are you getting that come from then, love?
That's a good point, yeah.
It's not like a police officer that you can see every single day.
Maybe she goes through, like, the Easter Bunny. What other...
Oh, what, like seasonal Cupid on Feb?
Cupid on Feb, yeah.
Fucks the Easter Bunny in April. Is Easter in April?
Yeah, usually around April time. You're kind of lost in the middle of the year.
Yeah, there's
unless
not really
you start reaching into like other religious holidays.
No, we don't. No, we don't do that. Get Guy Fawkes to blow her up.
There we go.
Followed by a Santa again. Maybe she's got a thing for fictional characters. I don't know.
Maybe.
Well, keep it with that. Well, this is so. There was a story that was run also this week, which it was not that, but it was a gay version of this, and it wasn't like do gays fancy Santa. There was a survey that was asking gay people what type of job description or worker, employee, whatever you want to call it, like a police officer.
Right.
What is that? What type of occupation? There we go. That gay people are most attracted to.
Okay.
You'd be surprised, some of these.
Okay, here we go.
So there was a survey conducted with gay people on the type of people that they will be stereotypically most attracted to? Can you have a guess?
Okay, here we go. This is where
What I will
shine.
say though is it's not. There are a couple of obvious ones. I think there's about 6 or 7, but there are a few that threw me a little bit.
Okay. I'm going to start out with more obscure ones.
Oh.
Butcher.
Why the fuck would a gay man be attracted to a butcher?
Never shoot big meat cleaver. I don't know.
That sounds a bit like. That sounds a little bit like violent. Well.
Okay. That was my first guess.
Okay, you tell me how a butcher is attractive.
I don't know.
Go on, you said it.
Some people might like the smell of meat.
What meat are we talking about?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Oh god. Oh, all right.
Okay, let's maybe not butcher. Okay, butcher's out.
Yeah.
Butcher's out. Like an oil rig worker or something like that.
I see where you're going with that one, but no. Not such.
Maybe just a builder, like a builder.
So one of them is a construction worker.
Okay.
So maybe you don't see many of them in your daily life, unless, of course, you work in architecture, engineering, or construction. But construction sites are abundant in gorgeous, muscular, sexy. This obviously ain't from fucking UK. Brick masons, roofers, tile setters, and concrete finishers. Plus, we can promise your dating app would literally light up if you happen to be around such places.
There we go.
I've never. Well, there are probably some sexy construction workers, but not where I'm from.
No, I don't. I would agree. Most of them are slightly overweight and.
I know. Well, builders crack. Yeah. Any other hazard? I guess, and any other one?
Well, I'm gonna say that obviously, like things like policemen or firemen.
Okay, fireman is one.
Fireman.
I was quite surprised that policemen weren't in this list.
Okay.
They wasn't in this list.
Interesting.
No, but fireman was.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me see what they had to say about firemen. Yeah, of course, we left behind the courageous, selfless, and literally hot firefighters with their water pumps and long water hoses. Being a firefighter is probably the sexiest job ever, and it's not because the go-to stripper uniforms they wear. It's the mix of physical and the life-saving aspect that makes the occupation attractive to both sexes.
Okay.
I don't see the fascination in a fireman.
No.
Well, I don't see the fascination in uniforms and stuff like that, so I probably can't relate to any of this. I don't find any job or anyone that works in a particular field sexy.
Yeah.
At all. I don't care what you do.
Historically, like firemen always had like the sexy firemen's calendars. I know they were aimed at women.
Yeah, but they're so fucking unrealistic.
Oh yeah, no, of course. Oh, they're all unrealistic, of course. The reality of actually your local fireman looking, hot as fuck is probably close to zero.
I was never destined to be a fireman.
No.
I couldn't. That fucking bleep test.
Oh yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
I ain't going to no burning building for no one.
Throw a couple of people in if I wanted to.
All the pink hair and the pink hairspray that I've got. I'll be like Phoenix as soon as I walk in that fucking house. I'll be like, no. But my child, I don't care. You should have left that candle on. Bye.
There we go. Yeah, not my fault. See ya.
But no, in all seriousness, I do think that that's a very courageous job.
Yeah.
Just not something I would do.
No, fair enough.
I'd rather just dance my way through life. But yeah, I kind of get that one.
Yeah.
I do get I get the fascination amongst, and you're right. It's obviously more aimed at women. But
yeah.
I'm
sure a couple of gay boys in their youth will have borrowed their aunties. In fact, I've got a funny story about that because one year my cousin always used to buy me. Why she did, I never expressed any interest. Always bought me a Hollyoaks girls calendar, which obviously was useless to me. So one year,
you'd be like Keith Lemon, I'd destroy her. I'd ruin that. I'd wear her like a glove.
But yeah, like
I'd let her piss on my face.
No, I was quite the opposite. I said, ugh, threw it away. So one year I decided to buy her. Although she was, well, not the Hollyoaks hunks. I did like a firefighters one, but stupidly I got it delivered to work. Now, thankfully, the post guy, I was very friendly with. He was a really nice guy. But this, for whatever reason, some asshole at wherever I bought it from didn't put my name on it, so it just had an address. So he had to open it to find it, email the whole company, say, "Oh, a calendar's been delivered," and I had to go and claim it. Obviously, this was well before I was out.
What made you? ordered the firefighter calendar to the office?
Well, because I needed someone to sign for one. Like, I needed to get delivered to the house.
Did you give it to her in the end?
I did give it to her in the end.
Did you keep it?
No, I didn't keep it.
Did you laminate it? Or was it one of those glossy paper ones?
I think it was one of the glossy paper ones. Yeah,
good.
the old-fashioned calendar. Yeah, yeah.
Well, another one that's I'll tell you the end. What, funny enough, or this survey in particular, what the most popular one was. But I'll keep going. So the pilot was quite up there. Okay. Sexy little pilot, flying the airplane.
Fair enough.
They just say in cliche uniforms in general are sexy. But a recent study has revealed that uniform is indeed a solid sex appeal factor because it represents authority, strength, and liability. What's liability?
I don't know. I guess kind of.
Because I'm like, well, you're a fucking liability. Is that not how you say that?
Yeah.
Why have they put it as liability?
I don't know if there's something to do with being reliable.
Clever enough. I don't know. And this is something that many gay men, especially those who prefer bottoming, are easily drawn to. So there you go. According to this, bottoms are more interested in pilots than tops.
There we go. Interesting. I wonder if they're all equally as interested in Ryanair pilots as they are.
Well, that's it, isn't it? That's it. I mean, it's one thing being interested in pilots, but I think if you're interested in a Emirates pilot versus a EasyJet pilot, I think I know which one I would want.
Well, that's it. I want to get friends and family.
I'd end up on fucking like me, Ryanair or fucking hell. I'm not into pilots because I don't like planes.
Yeah, no,
Sophie's like, I'm a pilot. I'm like, I don't care. My ex, when I first met my ex fiance, he was he had a pilot's license, and on our first date, he thought it would be his idea was to take me on a private jet.
Okay.
And I'm like, that doesn't interest me. It's like, he was like, I don't know if he was trying to be nice, and obviously the gesture I suppose is nice, but I was like, no.
Not for me.
Why the fuck would I want to go on an airplane? I hate flying. It was doomed to fail.
There we go. It was. It was indeed.
What else have we got? So we've got pilots. We've got lifeguard. That's another cliche one.
Yeah.
Kind of get that one.
Yeah. Sometimes. Yeah.
Again, not where I'm from.
Yeah. Not from the local.
She was an old woman, isn't it? Moaning. Pick your feet up while you're kicking your legs. You know that fucking bitch that when we went swimming that time.
Yeah. Down the local Lido. This
is what I mean. I wouldn't get none of these. Like, when you think of these, you think that they're hot, but like in my experience, I wouldn't get that. I suppose they've got Baywatch to thank for this cliche over the years. So,
maybe.
But yeah, again, doesn't do it for me.
No, not for me. Not particularly. No.
But I suppose now though, it's not the typical red shorts and like red floaty thing that they have. No. They now just usually have like a t-shirt and a pair of fucking Air Maxes on, don't they?
Yeah, exactly.
It's a bit more like a scally lad than a lifeguard now.
Well, maybe that's
which
the
I
appeal.
would find more attractive. Well, maybe that's why I see that one. You know me, I like a guy in a tracksuit.
Yeah.
As long as he's got a good job. I don't like the type of tracksuit where they go like side on.
Yeah.
I like the kind of Prada tracksuit. Take me to some champagne. That's the type of tracksuit I like. Oh lordy. The next one. Oh, now I wouldn't have agreed with this one until lately.
Okay.
Chiropractor.
Oh yes.
Now I wouldn't have before. I wouldn't have thought that was a hot job until I met, or saw, should I say, not met, Dr. Tyler.
Yes, indeed.
Oh my God.
Beautiful
if you've not seen Dr. Tyler on YouTube cracking his patients, get yourself, after this episode, don't get yourself off now because we've got quite a bit more to cover, but get yourself off, go and look at Dr. Tyler's... I don't give a shit about the people that he's cracking. I just like watching him.
Yeah. He's hot
He
as
is
hell.
stunning. So I do get that one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. Okay, that's a winner.
So that's a winner for me because I'm not really into uniforms. We've done construction workers. I think there's just one left, and that's the most popular one.
Okay.
So if I was to ask you what you thought the most popular... Yeah, that is the last one. The most popular one. And I'll give you a clue. It's quite an obscure one.
Okay. Is it in like the medical field in some way? Like we haven't had doctors. We haven't had...
Nope.
I don't know what, like Army, Navy.
I don't actually think you're going to get this one.
Yeah.
But what came top of the list recently of most attractive roles in the gay community is potters. You know, Dazza? That's
something very different.
That's meant to be me going to a pottery class, but I look like I'm about to jerk off a girthy bloke. I've never been to one of those classes.
What? I don't really know what the...
Well, it says it may come as a surprise, but pottery or woodwork makers are now huge competition to the traditionally sexy professionals like firefighters and pilots. Just think about it. Pottery takes quite an effort using not only your hands but your thighs, and these are body parts which are put to very good use during sex. The more skilled they are, the better. Nah, it's not doing it for me.
I'm not, because I also think there was a pottery teacher at my school, and he was not.
You did pottery at school?
I didn't do pottery at school, but we had a pottery.
Oh, you're a lot older than I am, aren't you? My grandmother did pottery at school, so now I can understand. Yeah,
but I don't know, like, he was not attractive in the slightest. Lovely man, like very friendly, but hot, no chance.
I had a pottery wheel once.
Did you? I
was only about 6 or 7.
There we go.
In fact, I think it's still in my loft.
Oh, there we go.
I had a pottery wheel. Yeah, I was only a kid. So I used to do it with my nan.
Yeah.
I'm obviously out of practice now doing that, but you know me, like whenever this is no shade to anyone that goes to pottery classes, but it bores the fucking life out of me. And even when friends, like the friends that listen to my podcast that go to pottery lessons, so they're probably going to pull me up on this.
Yeah.
But whenever I see your stories of your pottery class, I literally just want to like let a ball off in your kitchen to smash every single one of those things, because it bores the life out of me. Now I can understand and appreciate the creativity behind it. Maybe that's probably why I don't like it, because I'm not that creative. Well, I am, but not in that field.
Yeah, not in that way.
I can't make a vase.
No,
I can't make a mug.
But I'm okay with that as a life choice.
Well, yeah, me too. I'm not about going pottery classes, but good on people for doing it. And some people I know, friends included, do it very well. It just bores the shit out of me. You know me, I don't like doing stuff like that. Like, it's not even just the end of it. You've got to then fucking wait for it to dry. You then got to paint it.
Yeah, that's it.
Fuck that.
No, it's too long. No. Too long. You haven't got the patience for that.
No, I fucking haven't got the patience for that. Now, glass blower, I would be like, I could get behind.
And you've been behind many a glass blower, I'm sure.
Yeah. I mean, if I had to choose between a glass blower's arse or a pottery man's arse, I'd probably choose the pottery man's arse, because a glass blower's arse must be sweaty and disgusting. Why did I turn it into that? I've now turned it into which one I would rim.
There we go.
No one is the answer to that. But if I had to choose between the two, probably the pottery man.
Okay, well there we go.
As long as it was a nice pottery man.
A large majority of the gay community.
If you had to pick a partner out of all them, what would it be? I wouldn't choose firefighter because they're risking their fucking lives. So, think of the life insurance though.
I think the two I would go for is probably firefighter or pilot.
None to me, because I can't fucking stand flying, and firefighter risk their life.
No.
Maybe a chiropractor, because he could crack me every night.
True.
I'm talking about like
crack you, break you again. Crack you.
Or construction worker, because like you can do the house up.
You can do the housework.
I don't think of it from a passionate point of view. I think of it from a logical point of view. I'm like, which one of these will make my life easier? Because listen, you can nosh one of them off once a week. That's all. But you can do that to anyone if it means you're going to get your ass sorted. It means you're going to get, chiropractor coming in,
nice little extension,
sorting you out. Lifeguard, piss off. Firefighter, fuck off. And can put my own flames out, thank you very much. And a pilot, what? It's not as if you can share the ride. Like,
yeah, but you might get a nice little upgrade to first class.
But I don't like flying.
I know, but you could still go on airplanes.
I don't need a pilot to make me go on first class. I do that myself.
Okay, fair enough. There we go.
I've never had bad pay for my first class ticket. That's a lie, actually. But no. I'm going to go with construction worker or chiropractor.
Okay.
I don't know out of the two which one I would want. See, how do you think the construction worker could do my house up? Put some shelves up. Yeah. I wanted those candles on the shelves. I'm gonna go I'm gonna go chiropractor, but only if it's Dr. Tyler.
Okay, fine.
This is what I mean. I'd get Big Bertha, wouldn't it? I'd order a chiropractor. Do you know what's funny though? Whenever we go for a massage, you always get the really ugly person.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Every time without fail.
Massages for me are not they're not relaxing in the slightest of me anymore because I get stressed before it. Something always goes wrong. Like when we was in Tunisia, I waited like 45 minutes for a fucking massage while you was in there.
Yeah,
and she didn't even do it. Well, the woman did it, but the woman that was doing all of the bits beforehand, like the cleaning, like the Turkish bath. I was getting really fucking pissed off with that woman. And I come out like, nice? No! Meant to be stress free, it's not.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, it is stressful.
Was there ever any like occupation that you wanted to go in when you were younger that you thought might impress people? I wanted to be a policeman.
Okay,
I did.
My career, well, my first career choice was I wanted to be retired, but
how the fuck does that work?
well, no, but at the time I was, to be fair,
how is being retired a career choice? Oh.
Anyway,
God, get me a pilot or a firefighter any day. No, I wanted to be a policeman, but then I wanted to be an actor, and I did that.
Yeah,
didn't do a policeman though.
No,
I mean I've done a policeman. That's not even a lie.
I know that. I met them.
We won't talk about that encounter. I've done Santa. I've probably done everyone on this list. I've done the pilot. Got a firefighter. Why am I doing this? Let's forget it. But no, I wanted to be a policeman.
Okay. Interesting.
But now I'm a podcast host.
There we go. Much more worthy of profession.
Is it? We're not saving lives on this show. We're probably making people worse.
Shortening them, low, yeah. Thanks to liver failure and cirrhosis.
Well, so Santa or a lifeguard or a pilot, do what you want.
There we go.
As long as you're not breaking any fucking laws.
There we go.
No, not do what you want to do. As long as they're of age.
Of age.
They're legal.
Consensual. Don't get into the Blake Lively situation.
Oh hell no. No fucking way. Well, on that note, shall we dive into some wild confessions this week?
Hear them.
We're not going to bore everyone for too long on this episode because we do have Christmas presents to sort out.
Yeah, indeed.
So on that note, let's give them a listen.
There we go.
I can't stop thinking about that stolen valor story last week. When I was looking at the confessions this week, I was like, oh God, I wish I was reading that one out again.
That was a classic. That's going to be up there as
stolen valor makes me wet.
It definitely needs going into the...
See, that's another one. Yeah, that's another one she could have put in. I'm not into army people. I'm into people impersonating army people.
Well, I guess that's kind of like Santa, people impersonating Santa.
Yeah, maybe. Well, there we go. Maybe maybe she's the little gap in the market, I suppose. All right, let's listen to some of these. It's not ready this week, but let's dive right in with I fingered myself for the room service man. Talk about a first confession.
Better than a tip.
I mean, is that the tip? As someone who travels a lot for work, I get really strange feelings and find it hard to keep a partner. Well, this time, I just so happened to make a man's working life a lot easy and a little bit fun for the evening. I ordered some champagne bottles as I was celebrating a little work moment in my hotel room, and the hottest man alive delivered it. I honestly had a few drinks in and I couldn't help myself, and I told him to come inside really quick to put the champagne down. So he did, and I made him stand in front of the bed. I quickly took my my sweats off, and I pushed my knickers to one side, and I fingered my soaking self for him. He got hard almost immediately and stroked himself for me, which ended up with him giving me a facial. I haven't seen him since, but it was fun. That'd be an awkward concierge if you need to go get a taxi and he's working on the morning shift. I'm like, madam, you got something on your face.
That's
God, that must have been quick though, because like if he's working for the company,
well, yeah,
and he takes it in,
they're gonna have to call up. So it took you a long time.
Well, you say that though, but remember when I went to India and I like chewed the ear off of the man that was bringing me out bubble bath because I had a bottle of wine?
Yeah.
He was just
probably got him fired.
No, I don't think so, because he added me on Instagram, didn't he? And I still see him tag himself in at the hotel.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
don't think so. Mine was very innocent. I wasn't pulling my panties to one side, fingering myself for the moment. All I wanted was a bubble bath at 3 a.m. because I had a bottle of red wine and I was a bit drunk.
True to form.
I was like, I need some bubble. Bearing in mind, I had to be up early as well.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Nobody drunk that night, and I was like, fuck this. So I raided the room service and I got some red wine. Well, that was a very
that was a great one.
That was a nice tip for him, wasn't it? Good job he weren't gay, because he wouldn't have been interested. I'd have been like, I'd take the $5, madam.
Well, doing that kind of motion, man.
Yeah, I'll take the money. Fucking hell.
Maybe we would have been fine.
Oh, the next one. I catfished a guy on Grindr who turned me down multiple times, so he showed me his penis and more.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I once fell in love with a friend, but he didn't want me and rejected me. I even asked him a few times. One day, I created an account on Grindr, and I took naked photos of a random person from the internet, and I exchanged them with him. He even sent me a video of him masturbating. It felt like my dreams came true. Then I jerk off. Now, I don't know what to think. On the one hand, it's terrible what I did, and on the other hand, I still really want him. Yes, he is gay, and so am I. I just don't know what to do now. My infatuation with him has been going on for 3 years, and I'd thought I'd already dealt with it. Oh, I mean, it's a catfish situation, isn't it? I don't think you're doing the right thing here, babes. I don't think you're doing the
right thing.
If he doesn't want you, he doesn't want you. Go find someone that does. There will be someone that does.
Absolutely, yeah, that's right. And as well, it's going to ruin your friendship if you still want to value that at all.
I mean, something tells me he's not going to tell him that he catfished him.
Of course, no.
Also, at the same time, though, more for him for just willy-nillingly exchanging nudes like that.
Well, yeah.
Someone sent me a profile picture. You best know I'm running that through Google reverse image search to see who the fuck that is. Best know I'll find out who you are before I send anything to anyone, from that matter.
There we go.
I said to you before, like, even on Grindr, I never got interested by someone sending me a dick pic. If they sent me a picture of their champagne fridge that's in their house, I said this like, in one of the first episodes we ever did. What would turn me on Grindr is showing me what bottles of champagne you have.
Indeed.
And how expensive they are. Invite me round to your champagne fridge. I'll hit the sheets so fucking hard. But an unsolicited dick pic, no way.
Yeah.
Doesn't interest me in the slightest.
Striking a bottle of Bolly and not...
Oh, now we're talking. Stroke that fucking champagne bottle and caress that flute. Not your penis. No, thank you. Yeah, a good confession, but I think don't catfish people for nudes.
True.
Don't catfish people anyway.
Yeah, no, exactly.
What's the point?
Yeah.
And I've always said this of catfish. I'm like, it's fine if you're doing it to, I mean, I suppose a celebrity is a bit of a different story. But it's, you know, the reasons behind a catfish is obviously to be someone else. But then if you're having to pretend to be someone else to get what you want, you're never going to get it.
Yeah.
So it's not as if you've seen that fucking show. You're not as if they like all meet up and then they go, oh, it's all right, don't worry about it, we're going to run off to the Disney.
Exactly.
That doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen like that.
So no, my advice to this person would be stop.
Yeah, please do.
You've got what you wanted.
Yeah.
You got the nudes.
Yeah.
You're not going to get the real thing.
You're not getting
if he doesn't want you, find someone that does.
Yeah.
There will be someone out there.
Absolutely. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, that's a tough one, isn't it?
It is. It is.
Anyway, next one. I got my dad's friend to look at my nudes. Got my breath away then.
Keep it in the family, I suppose.
Basically, just left my laptop on with my pictures slightly showing, but enough to where you can actually see it. I ran to the closet. What closet are we talking about? I ran to the closet by the living room and just slightly peeked in to see the living room to watch to see if my friend's dad would look at my images. I know he's been eyeing me a little bit lately, so I wanted to see if he'd look, and as you can expect, he did, twice. The first time you could clearly tell he didn't see much, so he went back. And the second time, he made sure to get up close, and he even enlarged it since my laptop is touchscreen, so he pinched the fingers to zoom in. And I can't explain how fucking horny I am for him right now. But as I just passed right by him to sit down on my chair, and I could tell he was as hard as anything, and he didn't have to say anything to me, but I knew. Girl, you got so much confidence.
Yeah, you do. I don't know what this friend of your dad's looks like, but he better be fucking hot as hell.
This person's like, I know he's been eyeing me up lately. I know he's hard for me. I'm like, maybe he was just curious to see what your baps look like. I don't know, love. If you're going to leave them there with the fucking camera, the laptop open with it on...
Yeah.
I'd look. Even if I didn't find you attractive, curiosity would get the better of me.
Yeah,
I'd be like,
exactly, yeah.
ugh.
Sit there laughing.
Looks like a scene from The Alien. You know that scene where the alien comes out?
Oh, the stomach, yeah. Oof.
I bet that's what it looked like. I'm just shading this person out because I envy how confident they are.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Won't be leaving my fucking pictures around for anyone to see.
No, even not for someone you fancied and you wanted...
No,
because
that comes back... Oh, sorry, I've got to adjust myself.
Bad
timing, doesn't it? It looks like I've got a hard on. No, I just got really fucking tight underwear on. No, I wouldn't, because them things come back to haunt you.
Yeah, they do.
That's why I don't like sending nudes to anyone.
Yeah.
And I never have, really, because I'm like... Oh, it's too late now. I've done it loads of times, but I'm thinking, God knows, God knows if I went back into TV or film and somebody.
Yeah, of course.
But then I've always formed the view, like, go on then. What's the worst that can happen? What, everyone sees my cock?
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care. That's what I used to say to everyone. Like, whenever I send a dick picture, I'm like, I don't care, by the way. I don't almost lay the foundation. Like, you're going to have it, but I don't care. I will. It's fine. You share my nude. I'll set your house on fire. It's okay. Oh, God.
Oh, God. When I see you make that face on these, like, I never quite can prepare myself for it.
Well, this isn't that bad, but this reminds me, before I go into this confession, this slightly reminds me, it's just triggered a memory in my head of a meme that I saw this week, and it was a young guy, and you know like the gym bottles that you have, you know the ones that we've got the little ones, but the larger ones, and it's like a clear one. He had one of those, and it was full to the top with a cloudy liquid.
Okay.
And he put on his social media, and he was like, "It's taken me 6 months to fill this bottle up, but I've done it." And he came in the bottle every day for 6 months, and he like done it up, and he was really proud of himself. Now you can imagine my dismay when I saw that bottle out there earlier, because it looked just like that bottle. I was like, that is... I don't know how much of that I believe, because I know that it doesn't stay cloudy forever. It tends to...
Oh, okay. Disintegrate, kind of. Break down.
But also, what's he going to do with a bottle of his own cum?
Yeah.
What's he going to do? What, throw it to the people throw it to the fucking delivery drivers at the fucking door? Like, what are you going to do?
Yeah, what's the point of that? What's he do? Like, some people buy it, I suppose, do they? But, fucking take it to a sperm donation place.
I'd keep it at the door for when the yodel drivers piss me off. That's what it's for. Just to piss off the every drivers. Yeah. There we go. I'd throw a bit in their face. Probably get arrested, but okay. Anyway, this triggered that memory, and I saw that this week.
Let's hear the confession.
Oh, it almost made me want to go back to women, which isn't a bit of me. So he says, I used to sell cum to old men. I was 18 at the time, cruising the internet, and I stumbled across some questionable parts of the web, and ended up doing some custom videos of my lower half masturbating with a picture of the customer in the background, and then me blowing my load into medicine bottles and shipping them out for £100 a pop. Jesus. Turns out that guys loved it, and I saved up £1,800 in a month, and I bought myself a brand new moped, licence and insurance. Stopped after that because I started questioning my morals and my sexuality a little bit, but great while it lasted. I've got to do it again sometime. 1,800 quid?
Fuck me.
Go downstairs and raid a medicine cabinet, I think. Those little brown medicine boxes.
Yeah.
Are they still like that? I've not got medication in years.
I've not seen one like that either.
Any medication I've ever had has been like in a box.
Yeah.
Remember those little brown medicine bottles?
I do, yeah.
I just use them for fuses. We use them for fuses now.
It's the first time I've seen one in
£1,800.
But what are they doing with this?
He came in medicine boxes and shipped them out for £100 a bottle. God, he must have come a lot.
What are these old people doing with this cum?
Drinking it, I suppose. I don't know. Using it as lube.
I mean, I'm all for swallowing, but like in the moment, not sending off for it in a bottle.
Oh, don't. No.
It's disgusting. That's weird. It's weird.
You're right, the old man's not got arthritis. He won't be able to open the bottle. You know, they click.
Childproof, yeah.
Can you like that?
You're gonna have to send me another bottle in a less airtight.
Oh my god! Like a little, those little mayonnaise pots you get from the takeaway. That's a lot of money though to save up, isn't it?
Yeah,
1,800 quid. That's why I'm going fucking wrong. You know what I'm going to get up to tomorrow?
Oh god.
They take one look at me. I don't want your type. Oh, well, that's a little side hustle, isn't it?
Oh, well, yeah, there we go. Well,
Okay.
Times are hard.
This one, oh god. So this person says, I'm sexually attracted to planets and other space objects.
Okay, here we go.
I don't know how this all started. All I remember that it started with me liking the moon and looking at it every night before going to sleep. And I don't know why, but I've been around some astronomy hobbyists in my entire life, so that probably played a role in my attraction to space. I'm mostly attracted to Jupiter. What is wrong with people? I usually imagine him as a... I can't read this. I usually imagine Jupiter as a cubby fat guy that's usually pretty nice and chill, but in bed he's an absolute beast. I don't understand why I feel like this towards planets, but I just can't help it. Oh my god, imagine getting a telescope for fucking Christmas. He'd be fucking exploding every night. Oh my god.
Wow, that's...
We've heard some weird... There we go, it's another weird one.
Quite an imagination on him. Like, I mean, to be fair as well, when you started talking about giving them he, him pronouns, I was a bit like, oh, well, the planets are named after, like, Greek gods and stuff, aren't they? But
I love that he's like, I'm mainly attracted to Jupiter, and I consider him a cubby fat guy that's an absolute beast in bed. Oh my god, you need a fucking... Well, I suppose this is a hobby, but get yourself down to Waterstones and get you some books for Christmas.
Oh, that's it. Also, the I don't know why in my mind, when you said he said that the first thing he was attracted to was the moon. Did you ever watch The Mighty Boosh?
Yeah. I met that moon.
Did you?
Yes, I have met that moon. I went to see Noel Fielding with my sister because she fancied Noel Fielding.
Right.
And he had the moon come down. Got to meet the moon.
Oh, there we go. That's all I can think of.
Listen, I kind of see the attraction in that moon. He's quite funny. If that's what we're benchmarking it on, I can understand this king, because that fucking moon's hilarious.
Yes, it was funny. Yeah, it was funny. Okay.
Can you imagine, like, you wouldn't be able to sleep overnight, would you? You have to close your curtains, keep looking up and the moon's there.
Exactly. When there's...
Imagine going on a first date to a planetarium. Fuck me.
But it's only just planets he was into, not like stars. So like Halley's Comet.
Well, he said, I'm sexually attracted to planets and other space objects.
Okay.
Fuck me. I'd love to see him around an asteroid.
Then send him off to the International Space Station. Can you imagine? You get locked up within
Put him on a Boeing spaceship. Fucking hell.
Yeah, that's a mood kill.
Oh god. We're back to another cum boy.
Okay, here we go.
I take my roommate's condoms out and lick the cum.
Oh god.
What's wrong with these people? What is wrong with these people? Every now and again I hear my roommate absolutely pounding his girlfriend. I know for a fact, much to my disappointment, he likes to come in her mouth. So I don't always get it. But he still uses a condom. So pretty much all of the time when they're done and they leave, I sneak in and take his condoms out and I lick the pre-cum clean. Oh. It's only on some occasions that I get the full load. Oh, this reminds me of sorry years ago, and Kate, this is like me and Kate, where we were like 18. 18. We were at a house party and my family were away, my parents were away. And it was all of us. We called it the House of Sin that night because we were all just like drinking, and a couple of our friends had some drugs. And I've never taken a drug before in my life, so you can imagine me pissed as a fart at the end of the night because all I do is drink. And we all went to bed, and she's going to kill me. I hope she won't. I don't think she'll listen. But she got with a guy who wanted to fuck her that night.
Okay.
And we were all without... I say partners, I use the term partner very loosely. We all had people there that we were seeing and sleeping with. So I was in one room, Kate was in another room, a couple of my friends were in other rooms, all partners. One was in the bathroom.
Okay.
We all had a mate, shall we say?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, we all went to bed, and this guy was really wanted to sleep with Kate. And Kate, having standards, said, "I don't think so. No, and also we don't even have any condoms, so no." So there he was, knocking on every fucking door, asking if we all had one.
Yeah.
Knocked on my door. I said, "No, I don't." He knocked on my cousin's door. We don't. And then he went, "It's fine. I don't even need a new one. I'll just take a used one." And I'm like, no fucking way. I tell you now, if he did that and he took that condom into her, she would have absolutely killed him. Safe to say that didn't happen.
Thank God for that. That's
Nobody had any fucking condoms. But that is rank, isn't it?
Yeah, that's so
And
disgusting.
he even said, "I'll shake it or turn it inside out."
Give it a scrub with some fairy liquid.
I haven't seen him since I was 18, so 17 years ago. And I don't want to.
No, God.
I was like, that's probably the most
not.
grottiest thing I've ever heard in my
Yeah,
life.
that's disgusting. That is rank. That is rank.
The same night, we all went to bed and we all obviously did our thing, and then we went downstairs, carry on drinking. It was about 3 a.m. And one of our friends, I won't name them, was still upstairs doing some
pottery.
Doing some noshing off. And we knew what she was up to, and then she came down the stairs, and the only bottle of vodka we had left, she came downstairs and she grabbed the bottle, opened it, swigged it in her mouth, and then went, and we were like, "We know you've just been sucking someone off." So we were all like, "You can keep the vodka and we'll call it a night."
Yeah.
But we were fuming because we were 18, but
Still.
when did licking poo come out of a condom turn into my life story? Gross.
Absolutely
People are fucking
disgusting.
gross.
Yeah, really disgusting.
We've only got a couple. We've got two more.
Okay.
Right, so stay with us, people. So recently, one of my friends, who my aunt has met once or twice, matched with my aunt on Tinder, which was quite a rough thing to be told, to be honest. Thankfully, he said nothing happened, but they were flirting a little bit on Snapchat before he removed her. I didn't really know how true this was, so I decided to create a fake account and try texting her on Snapchat. This was surprisingly easy. In 15 minutes of casual flirting, she then sent me a video of her tits and minge. It's really fucking weird, but if anyone wants to see it, my Snapchat is Snapchat.
We'll add that in the description.
Actually,
of the
this
episode.
is not a girl. It's a guy. It's a girl. It's not a guy. She's left her Snapchat. Oh, thank you. We'll put that in the description for everyone. Now, this is funny, but I don't know if this was intentional, whether she meant to see her aunt's nudes. Well, actually, she probably did.
Yeah,
she's named the confession "Slutty Auntie Nudes."
I mean,
Well, if you didn't want to see it, hun, then you got what you fucking asked for.
Absolutely, yeah,
You shouldn't, again, it's catfishing again.
it
Isn't
is, yeah, it really is.
Except for this time, you've done it to your auntie.
Well, there
So
we go.
think about that when you're on Christmas dinner table.
That's it.
In 2 days' time.
It reminds me of that news story we had a few weeks ago with the OnlyFans model who's
Was subscribed to the cousin.
The cousin was subscribed to her. Yeah.
What did you expect? You were flirting, hun. Let's just unpack this for a second. You were flirting with your auntie for 15 minutes on Snapchat, sending flirtatious texts. You were obviously pretending to be a guy.
Yeah.
And when you got a video of her baps, you're now stressed about it.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. Yeah. Reap what you sow. Reap what you sow. That's what I say.
Right. This is the last one that sets the tone for the end of this podcast, and it says, I love the name of this. Some people it says anonymous. Some people have names. This one is I love tits and arse 8969. Love that name.
Well done. Good work. Good job. Imagine.
And his confession is I come on people's stuff. Now, this isn't the first similar confession we've had of this. Do you remember the person? Was it the brother?
Came on the pasta.
That came in the pasta.
Yeah.
And then no, it wasn't a brother. He came in the pasta for someone, but then the
Sister ate it.
No, it was the sister that drank the Sprite cup, weren't it?
Oh, yeah, that's right, yes.
Well, anyway, this is another cum story. Funny enough, we've had no glory hole stories.
No, yeah, same.
So sometimes I like to house sit my friend's house when she goes to the shop or whatever, and I watch the dogs for her. But what is so strange about my house sitting obsession is I tend to put the dogs outside and then I go upstairs and come on something. And I do this every single time. I've come on her bed, I've come in her underwear, on her bra, and even in her shampoo. So when she washed her hair with my cum for maybe like a month.
Oh my God.
One time I even came in her drink when she went to the shower. But she noticed the drink tasted differently and she threw it away after 2 sips. That is so predatory. You can't do that.
Yeah.
The shampoo one's funny though. Like what's it called, that film? Is it something about Mary?
Something about Mary, yeah. I don't know.
I would say you should go seek therapy.
I think so. Also, imagine if he did it into her shower gel and
Well, she had a reaction.
Well, get her pregnant.
Oh, unless she's unless that shampoo gel has got nothing in and she's shoving it up her vagina and squeezing it, I don't think she's going to get pregnant.
I don't know. That's either way.
I don't think the spunk works its way down from its hair and then sees the fanny and it all runs to the egg. I think that
like a magnet.
Yeah. Somehow I don't think she'll get pregnant, but I do think that if you've got an obsession with coming on people's stuff, you probably need to. In fact, why don't you go get one of those Locktober things?
Yeah, I agree.
That we spoke about back in October.
Yeah.
And lock yourself up for a while until you've
Maybe
learned what you've done. Because putting it in your friend's drink is not okay.
It's not okay, yeah. You're not getting invited
Whatever
around my
happened
house.
to just doing it into a sock? Doing it into a tissue?
Why
Why do these people take it to the extreme nowadays? Macaroni, Sprite cups, shampoo, bed, drinks.
People don't do it like they used to do in the old days.
Shake people, innit?
There we go.
Well, on that note, I'm going to go wash my hair, I think.
Well, yeah, we'll check the shower gel.
Yeah. Be a naughty secret Santa, wouldn't it? A bit of cummy shampoo. But if we don't speak to you until next episode, we will say have a lovely Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Eat loads, drink loads, row loads.
Drink some more.
Drink more, and make sure you put this podcast on with your family after your dinners, when you're sitting there drinking your Baileys, and think of us.
Exactly. There's more than a day's worth of content in all our episodes, so you can find it all on Spotify, Audible, Amazon Podcast.
See, that's my part of the podcast, isn't it? Should we do it properly?
Yeah.
You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Audible, Amazon Prime, and all other streaming platforms, as well as the website www.rbtwthepodcast.com. There you go.
There we go. That's how you do it.
Or now your turn. You can see us on social media.
You can find it on Instagram at RBTW Podcast. You can also find us on TikTok at RBTW Official.
Or X, RBTW the podcast, but we don't really fucking use that one anymore.
Not
but keep an eye on TikTok, and also keep an eye on socials for the announcement for the live show.
Indeed.
When I say live show, I mean the recording of it. We're not doing another live show. And official merch, which we've decided to hold off. There's been, actually, let's address this. There's been loads of people that have been asking us about the merch. We've decided to hold off releasing it. We want to release it to coincide with the show, the live show recording. And also, it's Christmas. Nobody wants Reed Bitch or what else? What else is someone?
Cum Moustache.
Cum Moustache. There we go. Nobody wants a Cum Moustache t-shirt this side of Christmas. So we are going to be releasing that in the new year.
Yes.
But keep an eye out.
Yes, they are on their way.
Yep. On their way. So like, share, subscribe, comment, do your thing, keep us in a job. or it'd be me selling those big issues, won't it? But have a lovely Christmas, and we will see you just before New Year's.
See you before New Year's.
Bye.
Bye.